Right, we're back. So, let's get on with things. I'm due to get a great person that is almost certainly going to be an engineer or a scientist. Like, 80% chance. It's unlikely to be anything else, so whoever they are. Ooh, carnival. What move I wanted you to do, but engineering school and factory. Nothing else comes close to the efficiency that the factory has. Drat. Okay. Yeah, pretty much what I figured. Great engineer. Okay. Yeah, I figured that is 18 base production from that tile, and this one has 11. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna farm this tile. Nothing better to do with it. Okay, no production, science, not relay, food. No. See this again? Constantinople. Didn't I ask you to build a second capital? No, that was... yeah, okay. Right. Now I gotta get some cheaper buildings on through. Monastery. Ambassador's house. Just get a bunch of basic, cheaper buildings and... maybe something a bit more advanced. Mail order catalog. Finances. And the stock market. That should keep the city busy for a while. I can turn you into an auto guru. A bit disconcerting that they have infantry already. I'm not too happy about that. And that's just heavy crossbowmen, so take them down too. So, I've got you for a very specific purpose. One that can be better handled by just airlifting. No, I can't airlift you. Great. Well, let's see. Cottage industry is a good. Well, then again, it gets turned into a manufacturing plant, which I either have unlocked or am about to unlock. About to unlock, yeah. Well, not about to, about to. It's going to happen soonish. But perhaps not as soon as it might sound from the way I'm talking about it. Lead. Smith. Let's also get the modern offices so I can build that. Construction. Wait, no, the construction firm is built automatically, so I don't need to bother with the modern offices just yet. They can be saved for later. No, I haven't built the thing that gives me endless construction firms. That's a wonder that either I've unlocked or I am going to unlock soonish. So, and then the surveyor's office wouldn't appear in the first place. Okay, right. There, I can finally start peeling away at those animals that were sitting in the lake. Ah, right, Suva. I had you build the Triumph column. Well, I've got tanks now, so I can build tanks if I want to. Medium tank, light tank, heavy tank. Jeeps, cars. Where are the mechs? Hmm. Let's get quite a few cultures in. Okay, yeah, it seems to be the tail end. Where a lot of the stuff has already been uh, comprehensively constructed. That should at least reasonably finish out Pasagere's construction queue. Oh yeah, you're still kind of cut off. I'll have to construct what I can with using what is available here. Which isn't very much. Okay, so you need a hospital and a bank. Okay, the bank is right here. The hospital is somewhere down here. There it is. Let me also get a chop shop just for some extra cash. The budget is getting close to balanced again, although it is, unsurprisingly, a bit inconsistent on that front. Finally, I can work the tile. Took long enough. Yeah, it perhaps was that, you know, perhaps I was supposed to build this a bit earlier. Oh well. Okay. Still need you to build out the shopping district. Requires chemical plant. Oh, rocket fuel. That is an interesting thought. There. That guarantees that nothing will be overbuilt. Let's drop in a paleontology lab too, because this thing is cheap. I have a lot of repeated cost reductions on that thing, so.
ensure that the cost of freedom will never be forgotten. These records prove
Just wait here until I'm actually ready. Ah, free grit merchant from the tech. Ibuka? Oh, I remember you from TNO.
The merchant has no country.
I think that might have been the old quote. The current quote is, government's view of the economy could be summed up in a few short phrases. If it moves, tax it. If it keeps moving, regulate it. And if it stops moving, subsidize it. Ronald Reagan. Hmm. It would be a lot less maintenance cost. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the current civics for now. Nah, I'll do waste energy though. That seems good. There's potatoes here. Might as well farm it. Because I didn't realize when I built the lumber mill. Okay, charcoal. Platinum. Coffee shop. Uh, charcoal. Farm supply. Mechanical workshop. Imperial Fortress. Clockwork workshop. Plat. Coffee shop. Peat gatherer. And then just these. And yeah, that should do for now. That city. Okay, I need you to build a university. And simply put, nothing else can truly outpace the university right now. There's just not enough production. Not even the factory. Okay, the factory can outpace it, but not the engineering school. The city is just too new. Just instantly construct Wall Street. It's just a glow from the Great Merchant. Ah, those units are slowly fading away. Which I very much appreciate. It's a bit weird that you don't get Blitz. Really is. Ah, mobility's gone. Okay. Ah, so there's still plenty of food left for the city to add to the list. this city as shopping district. I don't know if there's anything else I can put in here. Just yet. I mean, I might aim to get the rocket fuel refinery, but that just seems like way too much effort. I can skip the physics lab because I'm going to get a building. Yeah. Standard model I'll get at some point. I need modern physics for that one, but I'll get it. Don't worry about it. Drop the entomology lab. If it's on the list of buildings being built, then it isn't actually buildable, so... So, is there anything I want to talk about? The metric system? No, not really. I mean, what is there to say about it? Standardization of measurements is amazing. Makes it so easy to do so much. Especially when it involves science. So, yeah, I think my opinion on the metric system should be pretty obvious. So, Papit. Is there anything that I want to build? The Imagine 09? No. The Getty Center. Free art gallery in every city. Empire State Building. Disneyland. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot the... There it is, the Bauhaus School. That's a good one. Not very many reefs down here on the underside. There's no point farming the kelp here because kelp farms and fishing boats are mutually exclusive. So it'd be almost actively detrimental to gun for that. Logistics? Extremely important, maybe. Literally, I am breezing through this, aren't I? No, all I researched was applied economics. Right. Session might be taking a while longer again. I mean, I'm hoping to avoid that, but okay. March. It's much easier just to spam the numpad for something like that, where I know that nothing bad is going to happen anyway, so... There's some reefs up here, so handle that. Yeah, for now, the point is really just to ensure that the reefs are safe. Plus, unlike any other sea improvement, it's technically not an improvement because of the way it has to work. And as an end result, they can't be pillaged. So they're there. They stay there. Mall, supermarket, credit union. Get some of the more advanced buildings out. Nubian, Maasai, sure. You know what? Penicillin. Let's have you build that. Hmm. Jeez, how many birds are there? Just to get an idea. Okay, it's not that many. It's only 11 birds. And it'll take me 3 turns to get through all of them, assuming they stay nice and still. That storm is no longer possible. Okay. Get back to doing your thing of wandering around and hunting animals. Probably best to grab some of the buildings that get me more production. It's gonna take like 40 turns for that to finish, so it's fine to just leave it. I won't need to touch the city again this session, all things considered. Especially with how things are slowing down. Yeah, I didn't really think of anything to talk about. I mean, I've started playing dynamic social democracy for a while ago, and I've been playing quite a good bit of it. Got over half the achievements, so that's nice. Including some tough ones that people really complain about. A lot. As well as a bit of Petrograd again. Very recently managed to win the war. Which was very difficult. I still lost the game. Because the process of going ahead and winning the war takes a huge amount of effort. And by the time you're actually done, well, you haven't done anything to actually improve the situation at home. So even if you've demobilized and everything, well, as it could probably be expected, yeah, everything falls apart pretty quickly. But honestly, what else do you expect from hammering home on winning the war when everyone at home is telling you to stop the war? I mean, it is quite the achievement to actually finish it. But the amount of effort that needs to be gone through in order to manage that, in the end, probably isn't worth it. That would perhaps put the Bolsheviks in a worse position because now the Allies can actually focus on putting down the Soviet Union. But whether or not that's actually a good thing, I don't know. Ratcatcher, shopping district. Oh, I need to recharge the headphones. Great. I still need to make the granary. Unless the modern mill has already been built? Has it already been built? No. Okay, I need to find that granary. There it is. I do want to build that meat packing plant right away. I might as well build it in any city that doesn't have a butchery yet. Oh, we've hit a 50-turn milestone. The largest.
Amateurs talk tactics, dilettantes talk strategy, and professionals talk logistics.
Okay, headphones are plugged in. Might as well farm the kelp. It doesn't burn the unit, so. Alright, you've built a department for policy. International port. Huh. Taoist monastery. Build the Crystal Palace. That extra culture from all specialists is going to spike cultural output. Fine. If it really is that high, the number, then I'll build it. I'm going to be building the manufacturing plant at unlocking the manufacturing plant at some point soon. So I'd say there's not enough reason to actually build the cottage industry. Not anymore, anyway. Perhaps again in the future. Oh, no. There. There should be plenty of time. I think I might start going for only 3 techs each session now, because every session has been pushing the hour-and-a-half mark. But really, these should be an hour long. I mean, that's something I own. That's something I do to myself, so to some degree it's self-inflicted. But still, it's probably for the best if I ensure that, you know, maybe I should start talking about other stuff too. As for other things I've been doing recently, I've gotten back into Minecraft yet again. I mean, it's a cycle. I get interested enough to play a 1 to 5 mod packs for maybe for a month, maybe 2, and then I turn away for a year. At least interested enough to play. There are a few YouTubers out there that I watch their Minecraft videos consistently, but for actually playing it, well, I've been playing a Terra Firmacraft mod pack again. I mean, I just enjoy TFC. It scratches that prehistoric itch. Which sounds really weird when I put it that way, but it still kind of is the case. I just have this interest in how prehistoric people had to do things. And the game does an excellent job of letting you learn how these sorts of things happened. How they did things, etc. Military base. Do I really need an intelligence agency? No, not really. Okay, that should be good enough for the city for now. To think, on a standard game, I would be getting through each of these techs in a single turn, at standard speed. I mean, that's certainly not the recommended speed. And I guess for good reason that's the case, but it's still kind of funny in a way. Solid quarry, which everything else can be replaced at one point or another. should ensure that the city grows at a reasonably fast pace, even if the order is a bit wrong. It really doesn't matter too much, though. Probably should check to make sure that the entomology lab is an option at all before putting spiders to sleep. So another reef right here. Go ahead and deal with it. I don't know if there's enough time to talk about anything like the retro thing. Because I've noticed that there's been increasing interest in retro for a while. Probably has to do with how capitalism is slowly becoming more and more unshackled and barefaced in its intentions when it comes to games, you know, video games in general. So, you know, like the whole microtransactions dominating everything to the point where it's getting on even people that aren't particularly anti-capitalist. It's getting on their nerves too, which is having interesting knock-on effects overall. But hey, I'm a leftist. What do I know about consumers' wants and needs? Because, you know, if you complain about capitalism, then obviously you know nothing about economics. That or you're just jealous of rich people. It's so fun when arguments are thought-terminating cliches. I'm pretty sure none of the connected cities can accept thylacine remains. So... Oh, I might actually hit globalization before the hour's up, but I'm still gonna call it after I get globalization. I mean, honestly, Civ 4 is, to a degree, part of the cycle of interest. I started feeling the need to play C to C again. So I went ahead and started playing it again. Admittedly, to some degree, I do use recording these games as a tool in order to get me to I don't know, influence myself to play longer. Because I'm more willing to play longer sessions if I'm recording the game. So... Or, well, push through it for longer. I mean, I've definitely done that with MNT. No MNT game that I haven't recorded has lasted longer for, or well, 200 years? But then again, I have more than half the M&T campaigns I've played were recorded, so perhaps that doesn't mean much. And admittedly, since I started recording M&T, I haven't actually done much in the way of playing EU4. Honestly, I'm fine with that. It's no big deal. And besides, I have actually started playing that again too. When it comes to EU5, I think for that game, I'm definitely going to wait. I fully admit I did kind of bum rush obtaining Victoria 3, but I've been looking forward. I had been looking forward to that game for a long time, so I don't really need EU5, nor do I have that much of a want to play it. I mean, I'll probably still get it eventually, but I do want to wait for a while. I mean, then again, with Crusader Kings, I got Crusader Kings 2 for free during one of the weekends where you could get it for free, and I think now it's the base game is completely free by this point, so. And while I do have a few of the DLCs for Crusader Kings 2, those were part of bundles that I grabbed from Humble Bundle, which I haven't checked in a long time, have I? I mean, they keep sending emails, so I started ignoring them completely. It's a weird way. In a weird way, continually asking for your interest is a great way to stop getting that interest. But I am very much digressing at this point. Okay, so there's a few hero units available. They're all on the more expensive end, though. Except for Demetrius. Let's grab you and Goliath. Okay. I'm willing to wait 11 turns, but not 14, so. Let's get you that international port as well. I guess. Fine. And build some of these upper buildings. Correct on building the industrial farms. Probably not the parts plant. The assembly plant, of course. Always build the assembly plant. It's another factory. That's what it is. Okay, after that it's the Hydra plant. This is the most efficient building so far. Anything more I'm gonna want to wait on. Wait. Oh, I can build the traction engine workshop. That's honestly a really good building. Then the Hydra plant. I mean, it will eventually get replaced, I think. Maybe. I'll have to double check that one.
Global capital markets pose the same kinds of problems that jet planes do. They are faster, more comfortable, and they get you where you are going better. But the crashes are much more spectacular.
It has been said that arguing against globalization is like arguing against the laws of gravity. I can talk about globalization, can't I? Let's see here. Maybe I should say that for next time. If I remember that. I mean, I should be able to. No reason not to go for world language. No real reason, anyway. I mean, there is that minus 2% espionage, but I prefer open borders. There's one other thing there, wasn't there? Did I misremember? No, yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything else. Let me just no, wrong button. Double check the tech tree. What do you unlock? Well, this gives a modern warehouse 7 production. Which I already get for free from the Bureau of Farm Management, so that's plus 7 production in every city. Neat. Must be the World Bank I was thinking of. Does mean I can build the UN. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could build it. It's pretty obvious that I would have an overwhelming quantity of the vote. Wow. No city queues? That's... Huh. Oh, I'm just about to do that, aren't we? I'm gonna save you for next time. I'll have plenty of time to figure out what to do with that city. Well, the settler. I totally will. I'm not gonna put it off for way too long. Why would I ever do such a thing? Okay. I mean, in all probability, I'm gonna continue focusing on the coastline, probably around here-ish. Maybe over here-ish? Nah, down here is better. Although, honestly, coastline focus isn't nearly as important as it used to be, since part of the reason for that focus was because of the, well, the fact that it was easier to do so when I needed ship transport. Now I could just airlift a unit every turn, and that resolves a part of the problem. So, oh well. I mean, I've got Wall Street now and a few other wonders. I'll get manufacturing as soon as possible. I still need to get highway systems and physical chemistry. This will take at least another session, probably 2, all things considered, since I'm at the 1 hour mark, and yeah. Oh well. Aim for the moon and all. I've got a bunch of units here that are waiting. Oh no, that's fading. That's fading. Right, I burned that down already. It's just taking its sweet time. The amount of big game hunters running around. Kumon's still kind of cut off, so I'm going to need to work on that. But it's doing a decent job of pushing itself forward on its own, and hopefully it can continue to do so for a while. Hopefully. And I'll probably talk about globalization next time. Anyway. I think that's enough for now. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye.